G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. It's still Halloween month, it is, so I'm going to do some Halloween coasters. I'm going to do this Splat coaster mold for you. Isn't it gorgeous? And I'm going to do it in Halloween colours. So I've got a red, it's called Truly Red. I have got a purple, royal purple from Resin, and this boogie from this little piggy, orange, and green, also from this little piggy, grunge. So those are my colours. Those are the closest I've been able to find for Halloween colours. I have mixed up some Platinum 360 Plus. Just going to put that there so that I don't drop mica in my mould. So, yeah, I'm just going to mix a little bit of each into here. I mixed up 112 grams of A, 48 grams of B. So I've got 160 grams, so 40 grams in each. So just over an ounce in each. Make a mess, don't they? That's why I'll cover that there. All right, so that's going to be in my green. I will stir them all up off camera for you so you're not wasting your time. So here's the orange. It's pretty cool, isn't it? That's the orange one. Hopefully this will be enough. They'll need a bit of mixing, quite a bit of mixing, so I won't bore you with me mixing them up totally in front of you. And then this one is the purple. Oops, I dropped a bit of orange in the purple. Okay, so that's the purple, a little bit more. So it's got 1.5 scoops in each. I'll put the lid back on. Stir that up. I didn't want black. So, I mean, traditionally, I guess you get purple, orange, green and black, but I didn't want black, so I'm going with the red. Big scoop of red and a little scoop of red. I want them to be nice and opaque. I don't want them to be wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. And then I'm going to put goggle eyes in them. Goggle eyes, Google eyes, wiggle eyes, whatever you want to call them. Little eyes. So that's what I'm going to use. And then I thought, because, you know, they're going to go on each of those like fingerlings at the end. I thought that would look really cool. And then I'm going to also put, I dug out all my Halloween stuff. All my Halloween bits and pieces that I've got. And I just picked out a few black pieces to go against these nice bright colours. So I've got some that say Happy Halloween. I've got some witches, some spiders and some spider webs, and I think that'll look quite nice. So anyway, I'm going to mix these up and then I will come back to you. Right, I have got my colours all mixed up. Now, I did have a couple of issues with these two. I don't know whether it's because maybe they are glow in the dark. I don't know, but they weren't mixing. They were kind of just like, I could still see unmixed little tiny dots of pigment. So what I did was I added some green pigment paste to the green one, and the orange one I added some orange pigment paste. And then it kind of amalgamated all the little pieces together. So the red's fine and the purple is fine. Okay, so it's just those two. And look, they may well be glow in the dark, so I don't really know. I don't know. All right, so here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just spray a little bit of isopropyl alcohol just into those little fingerlings, just to try not to have any bubbles. I don't know if I'm going to need all of this, so we'll just do, I'm just doing that to block away those. I don't want the alcohol going onto those. I don't know why, but I don't. Whoa, it's a bit much. So yeah, I wasn't exactly sure how much of everything to make. I thought, yeah, about an ounce in each, and then I thought I'll just go over an ounce. So, but I do need to allow a little bit for, I need to allow a little bit of room for the, there's a dot in there, for the height of the eyes. And then I also want to put a clear coat on, so I don't want to make these too deep, if you know what I mean. All right, now I'm just going to push the resin into all these little fingerlings. They look like fingers, don't they? Yeah, I thought it would be good for Halloween to have this mold. Just because it's cute. Well, I don't know that it's, well, maybe not cute, but appropriate, hey? Just to pop that in there. My resin's getting a bit thick now because I've been sitting. It's been sitting, waiting for me to get my colours organised. All right, so that's that one. I think I've allowed enough room, just a light covering, a thin covering over the base of the mould. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, so I've got leftover resin now. I'll have to think of something else to do with it. Definitely. All right. So what I think I'll do, I don't want to put the eyes in now because the resin's very, very runny and the eyes will just kind of maybe sink, or they'll kind of go lopsided and we'll end up with lopsided eyes that, you know, half in, half out. So I'm going to wait a couple of hours. Oops, I've gone over the side there. I'm going to wait a couple of hours until the resin is sort of touch dry, but a little bit sticky still, a little bit tacky. Like if you touch it, it leaves a fingerprint. So like that. And then I'll come back and we'll place the eyes and the stickers. Well, not the stickers, these little thingies here. They're just little, I think they're just plastic really. And yeah, and then give that another hour just to cure up a little bit. And then we'll come and do a clear coat. So the reason I'm doing it this way, rather than putting clear down first, then sticking the eyes on and then doing the colourful backgrounds, is I don't know if I've got the eyes face down, I don't know if there's going to be bubbles because I can't see. So that's why I'm doing it this way, because I can literally see the eyes looking back at me and I'll be able to get rid of any little bubbles. Because I think if you're going to go to all this trouble, you know, and you're putting your eyes down, face down, I would be really disappointed if I unmolded it and there were bubbles on the other side. So does that make sense? That's why I'm doing it this way. But of course you could do it the other way. You could put clear down first, pop your eyes in, and then fill the background with whatever colour you wanted to. I'm just choosing to do it the other way. Fill all these in. Not sure what I'm going to do with my leftover resin. I don't think like a dirty pour would look very nice. I think those colours would look very nice together. I'm getting a very opaque look with this red. I'll just put a little bit more in. Hasn't really, look at the side, hasn't really mixed very well. Little dots. Yeah, some micas are better than others, aren't they? Micas are not equal, I have come to find out. But look, it's hard. I think it's hard getting a red. I've tried lots of reds. They're either a pink red, they're an orange red, they're a purple red. It's just hard getting like a, you know, a fire engine red. So this is the one that I thought I had that was close enough to, well, closest, I should say, to the red, the deep red that I was after. But yeah, it doesn't want to mix very well. I didn't realise it until after I had reported that it wasn't mixing, otherwise I would have given it another little mix. All right, I think that's it. I think everybody's covered. Alrighty, now quick little spray with some alcohol just to pop those bubbles. It's only a very thin amount of resin in there, so don't go torching, you'll burn your mold. And I think that's about it, you guys. All right, I'll see you in a couple of hours for the next step. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. They are touch dry, but I can still leave a little dent and a fingerprint. So I've got this little box of eyes that I got from Amazon, I think it was. So we've got all these different sizes. I'm going to take a few of the big ones first. Oh my gosh, if I can get them out. I don't want to come out. You can't tip them, otherwise everything's going to come out. So I'm just going to get these biggest ones first. And then I will put them where I've got the biggest space, like that. Give it a little tap down. All the ones that have got the biggest space. And hopefully we can go with a couple of the big ones in each. I don't think it really matters, you know, if where you put them in there, as long as they're in there. Let's try and get them centered, I guess. So yeah, just want to put a couple of the biggest. That one's a bit small. This one, are we going to fit you in there? I don't know that we will. This one. Oh, look, they look so cute already. Yeah, I'd like two big ones in here, but I don't know that I can get. Can I? Oh, well, it's in there now. There we go. That's all right. Still got a bit of red around the edge. So you've got three big ones. You can have three big ones. Let's see if we can get three big ones in each of them, shall we? Whoops, just dropped one on the floor. There we go. And I need to get another big one in here. Which is the biggest? Maybe that one. Just fits. Okay, now the next size. Put the next size in. That one's a bit of a tight fit, but it'll be all right. Okay, so the next size is going to be in the next biggest, obviously, like so. That one could have had a bigger one, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't think they all have to be exactly the same. Whoops, I've dropped you. Ah, get in there, get in there. Oops, no, I'm gonna have to get that one out. It's gone in crooked. Okay, oh my gosh. Now I'm making a mess. Now I'm making a mess. Right, take that out. Now what you can do to fix this is just very gently, just heat it with your torch. I'll just let that settle a bit and I'll come back to it. That one's going in the bin. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Just give it a little light torching there. I'll come back to it. That one can sit there. Where else? You can go there. It might be easier to do it with a pair of tweezers. I don't know, but you see that they're difficult to hold on to if you're trying to pick them up with tweezers, I think. Now, off to the side here, as you can see, I added a little bit of green glitter and I just poured one of each colour into my puffy heart mould there. So that's done. Oh, gosh. Okay, there we go. I'll put this one back in here. All right, that's done. So 1, 2, 3. Might just put some smaller ones in. This one's got 1, 2. No, that's all right. We'll go to the next size down. I can always add some more later. Actually, I guess they don't all have to be the same, like the same amount of everything. That one can have that one there. And that one can be there. And we're getting it done, you guys. We're getting it done. like that. Small one in there. I may not use, actually I think these ones are smaller than these ones. I may not use all the sizes. I think that little red one could have the next size down though, so that one can go in there. Nope. Oh no, it's a bit big for that one. It's a bit big. Ah. I'm gonna have the same issue now with this little guy. Come out. Okay, I've got him. All right, I'm just gonna get a bit of a, baby wipe. I'm just gonna push that back in, like so, with my baby wipe. Put a bit of alcohol on it. Just clean that up. Give it a very light little torch there. Hopefully it'll be all right. Okay, that one's going to need a smaller one. Oh gosh. All right, tweezers. Tweezers. Ah. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to clean that up again. But look, things happen. Things happen. Doesn't always work the way you want it to work. Now, where was that one? This one? Was it this one? Or was it the smaller one? Can't remember now. I think it was the next size down. I think it was this little dude here. Little tiny dude. No, he's too small. Was it that one? Yeah, no, it was that one. It's just, he fitted. I just put him in crooked, that's all. All right, tweezers with the little ones, you guys. Tweezers. Okay, now this one can have this size. Like so. Are you going to fit there? You can fit there. All right, so this one's pretty much all done except for this one here. And I'll just put that there. Okay. Now I've spilt my eyes. I've spilt my eyes. All right, so that one's done. This one needs a few more. That can go there. It's looking pretty cool though, isn't it? It's really sweet. I like it. You can go there. And then the next size down, you can go there. And then, I don't know if we can put the same size in that one. Look, I'm using my tweezers now. I don't think so. Where can you go? Yes, you can go there. Since I've already got you, give it a bit of a tap down, and then little one can just go there. I guess if you can hold it above and see whether it's going to fit, that would be better. Now with these tweezers, what I did was I put a little bit of glue or silicone just on the inside there so it would grab things. I did that ages ago, just so that it would grab. Otherwise, yeah, they tend to just, everything just slips right out. So that's what I did on these. Good little trick for you. Okay, now the red one still needs a couple. You can go there. I think that one's going to be too big. I think it adds a bit of interest having all the different sizes. Now we just need one there. And this one should be okay. Should it? Yep, that one's okay. All right. Have I missed anywhere? Let's go and check them. Literally check them all before you move on to the next step. All little eyes looking at me. Yell out if I've missed anything. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. All right, now let's move on to the next part of the project. Scoop up all my little eyes. So each one I want to have a little Happy Halloween on it. And I'm just gonna place it like so. Oops. Okay, that one's done. Make sure, because you can use it backwards, you see, so don't use it backwards. This is the top. This is the top. So make sure that it's the right way round and everything is touching the resin, the sticky resin. We don't want anything lifting. Just don't push down too hard on it, otherwise it'll make a little dent. Okay, they were kind of warped a little bit, but anyway, they're just plastic, so they've warped a bit. Oh, they're looking so good. They're looking so good. Love it. There's an eyeball. Get out. This one's pretty straight. It's not too bad. Now, it doesn't matter where you put them because there's no up or down or right or wrong with these coasters once you've taken them out. Once you've demolded them. No right or wrong. This one was a bit bent, so it's looking a bit odd, but once we get the clear in there, it should settle. All right, so each one can have a little spider web, the spider next to it, like so. Again, just put it wherever you want to put it, and a little spider with it. Whoops, hopefully they all fit. Last one. And there's your, whoops, there's your spider web spider. Okay, you're sitting there, you're sitting there. Got a bit of a fingerprint in it, so I'll just zap it to get my fingerprint out. Okay, so now I've just got some witches and some little bats, and I thought that'll be enough. That'll be enough. Look. All right, so we just pop in the bat, pop in the little witch on her broomstick. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. It's enough. Now you can feel these. One's got a shiny side, and then one you can feel it's got like a little lip on the edges. So put the shiny side up, like so. Oops. Stuck my finger in it. See the finger mark there? I'll just zap it. Just zap it. It'll go. Now if you don't, like if you wait until it's too set, you know, these may not stick properly. So I think it's best to kind of do it now. You just got to be careful that you don't leave a fingerprint. But if it's soft enough, then you certainly can just give it a very light little zap, just to kind of melt it back down again. And that's it! Yay! I did it! I think it looks really cool. Look, they look so cool. So that'd make a really nice coaster set for Halloween. They all match, even though they're different colours, they all match still. And once we unmold them, we'll be able to give them a shake and all the little eyes will go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. So I'll leave them now, let them cure up. Actually, no, I won't. I've got to do the top coat. All right, I've got something else I need to do, so I'm going to come back and pour them the top coat in about an hour. Okay, see you then. Righto, so it's the next day. I just waited till these all set up. I've got my resin in here ready to go. I'm using the Platinum Ultra Clear because it's a thinner resin, and hopefully it'll get into all the little nooks and crannies. But without further ado, let's get these out, shall we? They're set. And then we can move on to filling up our coasters. Okay, this is my 9, as you can see, 9 puffy heart mold. I've also got just a 4, and they're also in my eBay store if anybody wants one of those. Great for leftover resin. All right, let's start with the orange. I'm not expecting much from them really, but you know, maybe they'll be pretty ugly for Halloween. Oh, there we go. There's the spotty, green spotty orange one. And the red one. And the purple one. I can actually see a little bit more of the glitter in this one. I guess this one's because it's got mica in it. And this one I had to add the paste to it. This one's just mica as well, I think. Yep, so you can see that better. So there you go. There's our little Halloween pendants. All right. Now, gloves back on, and I will pour. Now, this is why I wanted to do it this way. As I was saying to you, I want to be able to see where the bubbles are. And by doing it this way, I will be able to see if I've got any bubbles. Something in there. That'll stay down the bottom. All right, now pour onto a stick just so that you're not pouring onto itself. So the stick's right at the bottom there, so it's not like going splash splash when it hits the bottom, so hopefully less bubbles. Now let them flow in on their own rather than sort of trying to fill each one. We'll let the resin just pour into each of those, and then I'll come back and top it up. There it goes, pouring over them. I mixed up 100 grams of part A and 43 grams of part B. Something in there. So hopefully we'll have enough just to do a little top coat. How are they looking? It's hard to see, isn't it, if they're full or not. It's hard to see. I can see a few little bubbles. Just going to give them a quick little torch. I was using these gloves yesterday, you know, trying to reuse gloves. The only issue is sometimes, well, they get dried bits of resin on them from yesterday, and they tend to fall into your work. So even though you're trying like to reuse, sometimes it's not worth it if little bits of dry resin are falling off. You know what I mean? All right, it's a very small torch. Look at you can hardly even see the flame. Really tiny. And I don't mind torching now because I'm torching resin as opposed to torching my silicone mold. Now I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see where these Happy Halloween writing are. I've got little bubbles trapped inside. The bubbles like to cling to the edges of words, of stickers, anything like that. I didn't really want to spray with alcohol because I find that the isopropyl alcohol does leave like a film on top, like a watermark, oil slick type of a look. That's why I didn't spray. So I'm happy just to go and pick the bubbles out. I'll see if you can see them. I'll bring you down, see if you can see what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to shine my light, my little flashlight, into this purple one. So look away if you don't like flashing lights. We'll see if we can see the little bubbles. There they are. See how they're clinging to the edges? So I'm going to go in with my toothpick and just flick them out. just a few there, not too many. These ones up here I've already flicked out, so I'll be able to torch them. But yeah, that's how you can easily check to see if there's any bubbles clinging to anything in your piece. Little trick for you. I don't know why we're not centered again. Gosh. All right, so basically that's it. I'm going to put a little bit more in. Just top them all up. I'll pick the bubbles out. Give it another torch. And that will be it. Didn't use all of that. All right, so I'll give these till the end of the day. The Ultra Clear takes a little bit longer to cure up than the Platinum 360 Plus because it is a thinner resin. Don't torch your eyes. Don't torch where the eyes are. Rather just use your toothpick because the plastic there, it's raised and it's just under the surface of that resin. I'll have to pull it all over. So you don't want to melt your eyes, okay? Melting of eyes, not allowed. All right. But I will have to just make sure that they're all covered like this. It's going to take me a little while. So I will come back to you when it's unmolding time. All right. See you then. Righto. These gorgeous Halloween coasters have cured. There's not much of a reveal. I'm sorry. We've already seen them, but let's just get them out anyway, eh? And then we can shake them. Shake, shake, shake. There you go. Look. The little eyes are moving. I don't know, you probably can't see all that well, but from where you are, but I can see them. I can see them. They look so cute. All right, pop that down there. Next. Which is your favorite color? Which is your favorite color? I'm just being really careful because they're still a tiny bit soft on top. But I want to edit the video and get it up for you tomorrow, so I can't wait too long. All right. I'm not sure which is my favorite color, actually. I'm not sure. Oops. Woo! I do like that one. I do like that one. Just because I guess you can see the writing really well on the lighter color. Let's get the red one out. Now each of these little splat shapes is slightly different. They're all a bit different. And I've also got a big splat tray if you're interested in getting the splat coasters as well as the splat tray. Yeah, you can get the whole set if you want to. All right. Okay, there you go. That's them. And then they've got the little matching hearts there, the little puffy hearts. So that was a fun thing to do. A fun little Halloween thing to do. I've got a couple of more Halloween videos to do for you. So stay tuned. And they will be coming up real soon. Okay, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll see you real soon for the next one. Bye for now.